Today I'll show you the process of taking off the rear door panel on the W220 S-Class. The first thing you'll want to do is remove these two plastic trim pieces. The SRS airbag one will do first. You'll use a plastic trim piece tool to gently pry it and pop it out, and there is a Torx screw behind that you'll need to undo. Then you're going to unscrew the smaller Torx to get this latch cover off. Now we need to start removing the seat control trim piece. I'm going to start by removing the wood trim. You're going to use your plastic prying tool again to get up under a corner of this to get started. Once you get a good footing with your tool, you're going to pry it up enough to get a little bit of purchase on it, and then you can actually just use your hands and gently pull it, use the tool again, and eventually it'll pop out of these metal clips that are holding it in place. You'll see it's held in by these little threaded studs into these metal clips on the back here. Next, you'll remove this black trim piece from behind the door handle, again using your trim puller tool. You'll see that there are little tabs that hold this piece in place on the back. Now you can remove these black Torx screws that are holding this panel in place and then gently pry it out. The screws have been removed, so now I can use my hands to pop it out of the tabs that hold it into place along the sides here. You don't need to unplug this door control module. It is actually held in by these plastic tabs that run around on each side of it. So you'll just pull up on those while you also pull back on the module itself, and it will pop out from that trim piece. Here you can see I've gotten the control module out, so now we just have the speaker tweeter that is holding this trim, and you can just put this piece to the side. There are a few small tabs that you'll push in to pull the tweeter out of the trim piece here. You don't need to remove the grill or anything. It just comes out in one piece like that. And now your trim piece is free. Moving right along, you have two gold Torx screws that hold the door pull to the frame. Once those are removed, you'll also want to remove this black Torx screw behind it that's kind of hard to miss. I believe this is a T30. Now you can move down to where the window switch is mounted. You will just pull out on this piece of plastic. It's held in by clips to remove it. Then you can remove the switch or the connector for the window switch on the back. You'll see there's also a connector for the cigarette lighter. For the ashtray portion, this piece has already come out. You'll also need to remove a Torx screw that's under this black circular cover. Just use your trim tool again to pry that cover off, and it will expose the Torx screw. Now we need to remove the puddle light from the bottom of the door panel. You'll again use your trim tool for this. Just get up under a corner of it, and you should be able to easily pop it out. It's held in by two plastic tabs, and then just undo the connector on the end. You'll also need to remove these guides for the window shade in the back. You'll just pull down on this plastic tab and it exposes two screws. You'll undo that top one first. Then you can go ahead and undo the second screw, and it will let you then pull the rest of the assembly out. From the bottom, it is only held in by two plastic pegs at the bottom. There's one small Torx screw left to remove at the bottom of the speaker grill here. Now it's time to pop out the plastic clips all around the perimeter of the door panel that hold it to the door frame. You'll take your trim tool and slide it between, and then you'll find where each of the tabs are and just pull towards you with the trim pulling tool and work your way around until you have all of those tabs unclipped. Once you have all the tabs out, go to this corner and firmly push up on the door panel to start to release it from the metal clips that hold the window seals in place. It might take a bit of persuasion with this part, but eventually you'll be able to pull the whole door panel up and away from the car. Now, there are a couple more things you need to do before the door panel is completely free of the car. First, you are going to need to go along the backside and undo all of the wiring from these little plastic clips that hold it in place. Next, you'll need to remove the door pull cable from this little slot here, and then take a flat screwdriver or needle nose and pull the hooked part out of the plastic tab there. And now your door panel should be completely free from the car. So from here you could replace the speakers, the door control panel module, of course, and then peel back this foam and you have access to the vacuum elements for the locks and the soft close, and also the door latch. But those topics can definitely fit in another video. As for now, thank you for watching and stay tuned.